Okay, we're going to use our leftover chili to make a pasta potato bake with some cheese. So chunks of potato, pasta, chili. Of course, it has beans and corn in there, bacon, green peppers, and green onions. And we're gonna make a bake. So get to see what that turns into. All right, I have my potatoes cut up. Got some butter in there. I'm gonna add some olive oil. Let that cook for a little bit. Move it all around. Get it to the bottom of the pan. Put a lid, some pepper on this, even though my chili has a lot of pepper in it. But I'm going to throw some seasonings on this and put the. I don't want to take away from my chili flavor, which I'm going to add in here in a little bit. But I'm going to give these potatoes time to cook. Okay, so I've added a little bit of Himalayan pink salt, some black pepper, and I did add some of that pasta seasoning to my potatoes, and then it doesn't matter. I like the taste of it, I like the smell. I'm putting it on there. It's so good. Now I'm gonna put the lid on and let it cook on medium for a little bit. Now I have my, okay, the water is boiling still. I've opened the pasta. Potatoes are coming along nicely. So the pasta we're going to cook for about, not quite 9 minutes. It says 9 to 11. I think I'm going to shoot for about 7 because I'm gonna add it to the potatoes, and then the chili is gonna cook for a little bit longer. So put some in there. Maybe like half the box. Give it a little stir. They're gonna puff up a little bit. This is protein pasta, so protein pasta, 21 grams per serving, which is 3.5 ounces. 21 grams. Let's check the potatoes. Once that comes up to boiling, we'll time it for 7 minutes. These smell fucking good. I mean, these smell good. We'll wait until they lighten up a little bit. Until they get to the bottom of the pan. Oh, it smells so good. When you add the chili and the pasta to this, oof. I'm gonna add the chili first so it can start getting hot, and then once the pasta is pretty much done, so we're gonna do 7 minutes. Maybe 6. So we'll cook that for 6 minutes, turn it off. That should be done by that time, or hopefully a little bit sooner. We'll add some chili to this, get it to start warming up. Once the chili is infused into the potatoes, or vice versa, then we'll add the protein pasta to here, put some cheese on top, put the lid on, let it melt, and then dig in. Okay, I left the lid on the potatoes a little longer to get some of them with a little bit of crisps, and I'm gonna mix the chili with that, so it's gonna moisten the potatoes a little bit more. So I wanted to try to get some to have some crisp on them, which I did. They were kind of getting hot, so I turned them down a little bit. About to add the chili. Our noodles are done, so I'm letting them sit. And I'll show you what it looks like once the chili and the noodles are in. Okay, so we've added our chili. As you can see, it's starting to heat up. I'm gonna add a little bit of the beef broth that I made it with last night. Give the potatoes something more to, plus I'm adding pasta here in a second. So I want to mix this around. So we're creating a little bit more juice for the pasta. And then I'm gonna add cheese to the top. But I'm gonna put the lid on this for a minute and let it heat through before I add my pasta. Then we'll have to do another stir through. Just wanna make sure I'm putting enough beef broth in here, which I think I might add some more. Okay, give that a little move around. The potatoes are so good. Just how I made them. Okay. We're gonna put the lid on this and let it go. Show you the next one. Oh boy, I am at the top of my pan. I was afraid this was gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna move these noodles down a little bit to see what we got in here. Put some cheese on top. I might have cooked a little bit too many noodles, but I like noodles, so to each his own. But we are mixing them up here, getting some of that chili, some of that, those fried potatoes. I really should have put this in my deeper frying pan, but it's in the dishwasher right now. I wasn't quite prepared. I just started winging it, and then I was like, let me video this. So here we go. I do put corn in my chili, so, and I just realized I probably threw you all a curveball when I did not put tomato paste or tomato sauce in my chili. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So now we're going to add a little bit more broth. So let's get this. We're gonna fill it up a little bit more because I need some cheese. Don't want my cheese missing out. So let's give that a little flip, a little mixing up. Okay, now we're gonna put our cheese on there, which I have sharp. I picked it out this time. My favorite is medium cheddar or Havarti, but I didn't get that this time. We just got something simple and fast. So now we're going to use all of the cheese, apparently. These bags always are smaller than they need to be. I need a Costco membership or something. So this is our leftover chili. So we're making a whole new meal. Preferably, I thought there was something weird about that. Okay. Anyhow, this is what it's gonna look like. We're gonna turn it down on low. I'm gonna try to put this lid on. Oh, look at it, squashing it. Okay, it'll be melted faster than we think. Okay, here is the aftermath. Let's get some cheese in there. I'm letting the rest sit on it's gonna be good for several meals. Just made another meal out of my leftover chili. So I made chili dogs last night. And then I had some tortilla chips, and I put some of my chili on top of my tortilla chips and put some shredded cheese on there and had like a taco bake, a chili bake rather. And now I've made it a potato pasta chili bake with cheese on there. So another whole meal with stuff I already had.